Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to day 3 of Disney week. I am having so much fun filming these videos for you guys, so I hope you are enjoying them as well. If you are, then go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. That way you can let me know that you are enjoying this content. Today's video is all about budgeting for Disney World in 2020, plus leaving with no Disney debt at all. I do not like to come back from a magical vacation and see my credit card statement and go, oh my god, this is not magical, because it's seriously not. It is the most unmagical thing to have to pay for it and not be able to, as soon as you get back, start saving for your next vacation, because that's personally what I like to do. As soon as I get home, I start putting that money aside so we can go again. But we're gonna start out with our food budget. So I have my notes with me on my little notepad, so if you see me looking down, that's what it's for. Since you can't buy the Disney dining plan in 2020, I'm doing my own dining plan this time, and that is so that I can keep tapping my magic band and magically having my food appear on my table and keeping us in that lovely Disney bubble that we all love so stinking much. Now, how do I do that, you ask? Well, since we have to make park reservations currently, we know exactly what park we're going to be in each and every day of our trip, and since I've already made our table service restaurant reservations, I know exactly what table service restaurants we're going to be at. Now, this works for quick service and table service. You just have to decide what type of dining you're going to be doing. For us, we do 2 quick service and 1 table service. Most of the time, the 3 of those are in the park, but I'll go ahead and look at the menus at our resort just to be on the safe side. So, how do I do that when it's guesswork with our quick service dining? That way we can kind of leave it up to what we're feeling like the day of in the park. I like to look at all of the menus, which is not very difficult because at the current moment, Disney doesn't have all of their quick service dining locations open. So it doesn't take very long to look through those and know pricing. I like to find the most expensive item on the menu, the biggest drink they have available, as well as the dessert that is the nicest dessert at the restaurant. Add all of those prices together and I get our lovely grand total. And that is what I budget for each of those meals. So I will budget that and multiply it by 2 since we have to eat 2 quick service reservations in that day. The next thing I do is I look at our dining reservation, and I will go and peruse the menu there as well of whatever table service restaurant we have scheduled. Look for the most expensive item, whether it be steak or lobster or whatever, and I will write that down, and then I'll go and I'll look at all of the drink menus. I'll write down whatever the most expensive fountain drink or drink of choice is at that restaurant, and then I will also go over to the dessert menu and look at that, write down the most expensive item there as well, and add that all together, and that's what I budget for that meal, plus gratuity. Don't forget that. You don't want to get stuck and think, oh my gosh, I forgot, I need to tip these people because they're working so hard to make this magic happen for me. And you definitely want to be a good tipper. That's what I do, is I go in and I will budget for our quick service dining, our table service dining, and then add that all together for each day. So I would typically go park by park and kind of day by day. For us, on this particular trip, ranging from travel days to days in parks with 2 table service reservations, our budget goes anywhere from $45 to $85 on any given day. And so I write all of those down, which brings us to a grand total for our vacation of $520 per person. And that's what I like to budget. That way, if you don't get the $30 steak and you get the $20 chicken, then you have a little money left over, and it's always nice to come home with a little pocket change. So that's basically how I'm doing our own dining plan. I will have all of that money in an account that it will be linked to our magic bands whenever we have them and wear them at the park. That way we can just tap it and we're good to go. It keeps things simple and just the way we're used to, so there are basically no bumps in our dining road on this Disney vacation. Now let's talk souvenir budget. This is another thing that can be very fluid. So it's not quite as hard and fast as when you book your resort reservation, you know what you're gonna spend. When you buy your tickets, you know what you're spending. As far as dining, which we just talked about, and souvenirs, that's a little more fluid. But we like to personally go to the outlet mall and do some shopping. Since it's Lucy's first birthday trip, we will want to buy her like a bubble wand, and I know we're gonna want to get some Mickey balloons because you can't go to Disney and not get a Mickey balloon. Like, I am in my late 20s and I love getting Mickey balloons, so we're gonna definitely purchase some of those. We will probably get her some ears and any like stuffed animals and different things. You know how it is in the parks, you see stuff that you want. So personally for us, we are budgeting out $150 each day for souvenirs. Now, I do not think we will spend all of that, and I know some of you are probably like, oh my gosh, that's overkill, and some of you may be like, honey, please. I budget way more than that. Wherever you fall in that category, that's what we like to do. I've kind of looked at different things and how much they cost so that I have a rough idea of what we would be spending. That's how I like to do that. And there again, I will have that loaded onto an account that will be attached to our Magic Band so we can just tap and go and have a great time. So that's all for this video. I really hope you have enjoyed it, and it's given you some ideas on how you can keep the magic alive if you're typically a dining plan person like we are and love to be able to just tap and go with that Magic Band. It is so fun. It's really honestly addictive. So Addicts Anonymous, hit the thumbs up button if you are a dining plan junkie like me, and I will see you guys back tomorrow for day 4 of Disney Week. If you enjoyed the video, like I said, hit that thumbs up button, and if you're new around here, then definitely hit that subscribe button down below, as well as the bell notification so you can know when the next Disney video goes live. I am so excited to have you guys joining me for this week, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye, you guys. Thanks again for watching.